Everyone, Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And y'all, I obviously fibbed to you. I said I won't be back on Monday in Friday's video. I said I won't be back on Monday. I've got things to do, and Chris and I still are going out of town. We're actually going to meet the kids, and we're going to have pizza and take them a few things and stuff. So we're going to see Maverick this evening. You get to see Maverick this evening. So, but anyway, we're not leaving here till later on this afternoon. So I thought I would take this opportunity to just do a real quick pop-up video. It actually might be a little longer than real quick because I think I will take this opportunity to answer about 3 or 4 questions. I've got a lot of questions that you guys have asked me in Friday's video. So I think I might take this opportunity to answer the first 2 or 3 of them. So we're not having a bunch of questions in Wednesday's video. But anyway, in conversation, Chris and I were talking over the weekend, and I use a laptop for all of my computer work. After one of you guys asked this question of me, who creates all of my intros? And I answered the question and said, I create all of my intros. I do everything. I record everything. I download everything. I create all of my videos. I do all of my own editing. I add all of my own, well, not my music. I add YouTube's music to my videos and so on and so forth. And most YouTube creators, I believe, do that. And I have been working with my laptop I have been on YouTube now since 2016, I believe, or 16, I believe. My goodness, I just looked up my stats, you guys. I joined YouTube. So I started my YouTube channels, both of them. My Arlynn's Country Craft Corner channel, the one that most of you guys watch all the time. And then I do have an Arlynn's Travels channel. I do have some Hawaii stuff. I put everything on here on this channel too, though. But if you guys are ever interested to go check that out, I'd love to have you over there too at Arlynn's Travels. But anyway, I'm looking at my statistics here, and I just wanted to read these to you a little bit. I joined YouTube on October the 3rd, 2016. And to date, I've had 6,712,922 views, you guys. Goodness gracious, that is like mind-blowing to me. But anyway, that's not what I came on here to tell you about. Instead, what I wanted to talk to you about was I have created every single video that you guys have seen on one other computer and this computer. I had a MacBook Pro before this. And then this one, Chris got me. This is a workhorse, my laptop. This was not a cheap laptop. I've got 2 terabytes of space on this. It's got a fast processor on it. Chris went over the top when he bought me this for Christmas one year. And I have used this, but I've used it for almost 5 years now, you guys. And it still works great. It does everything I need it to do, except that I have had the desire, and I'm just going to say it, I've had the desire for an iMac, which is a desktop computer, y'all. So I told Chris that, actually the iMacs are cheaper than buying a new laptop. And because we were thinking, well, do I want another laptop, or, do I want a desktop and use both, or what do I want to do? And because, I do produce at least 2 to 3 videos a week, every week of the year, except when we're vacationing, I do a lot of computer work, you guys. And I told Chris, I said, I just have the desire to have an iMac. We haven't had a desktop computer in decades, you guys. And these iMacs, they come with a beautiful 24-inch monitor with them. And I can really, I said, oh, it would be such a pleasure to edit my videos on a big desktop computer. So that's what Chris said. He said, that's what we're going to do then. We're going to get you a desktop, Arlynn. I went, oh, really? Can we do that? He says, absolutely. He said, you work so hard and do so much. He said, let's get you a desktop. He said, but where do you want to put it? Do you want to put it in the bedroom? I said, I do not want it in the bedroom. I do not want to be separated from everybody in the house when I'm editing my videos. And I don't want it, but That said, I don't want it in the living room. I don't want it in the dining room. I did want to move furniture out of the way and make a space for it in one of the main rooms of the house, you guys, because I don't want it to change the feel of the house, you know? So what we decided to do, and I'm going to show you this, is we cleaned out, you know, in my let me turn the camera here a little bit. My mudroom is right there. See that? Right here. And I'm going to take you in there, but here's my mudroom. Right across the way, there used to be just a chair, and the corner is right in there. There used to be a chair in the corner, and then this kind of tray used to sit in front of the window. And there was a hall tree along this wall here. And we decided, I said, I would like to be set up in the mudroom. Now that may sound weird, but you guys, look how bright and sunny. There's a big window in there. It is a pretty little room. Yeah, Chris's shoes might be sitting there. I don't ever leave my shoes there. The coat rack is hanging there, and I'll show you everything in there. But I have ordered some things that are going to give me the prettiest little space in the world, you guys. And I can't wait to show it to you when it's all done. Now, my computer is not going to be here for 3 weeks because I'm ordering, you know, I'm getting 2 terabytes on it, and I'm getting a fast processor, and it's kind of a custom made computer, you know. Still would be cheaper than buying a new laptop would be. And Apple is not cheap. I'm just going to tell you straight out, Apple is not cheap. I've used Apple since about 2002, and I will not go back. I will not, because they, in my opinion, are just better for creators like me, are just better to work with, easy, you know, user-friendly, very, very user-friendly. I use iMovie, and I use Final Cut Pro sometimes. So I'm not sure whether I'll transfer I don't know whether I can transfer my Final Cut Pro over to the new computer, but I know I have iMovie, comes with it, which is my editing program. So anyway, I'm really excited to show you. We moved the hall tree into the laundry room, and it looks great in there. We moved some pictures around, but I'm going to show you what I am getting for the mudroom. I'll just tell you straight out, I'm getting a new little desk. It's not big. It's not over the top expensive. None of this stuff is over the top expensive. I'm getting a little white desk. I'm getting a big round picture frame with different 4x6 pictures in it. And I'll show you pictures here. I'm getting wall sconces for either side of the frame. And I'm going to show you pictures. And then I'm getting a wall embellishment, a metal wall embellishment for above the frame. And I got a little touch lamp with USB ports that will sit on the desk. My computer itself is going to be blue. You can pick, it comes in all kinds of colors: silver, yellow, orange, blue, red, and something else. I think maybe that's it. But I decided that I wanted blue. For now, those are the same curtains. See those curtains right there? They are in the mudroom as well. So for now, I'm going to keep those curtains in there because I love those curtains, but I wasn't going to buy my computer to match those curtains. I wanted a computer to be something that I loved. Not that I don't, there goes the UPS man. Shoop, there he goes. Not that I don't love those colors, but for me personally, this is my personal space. I really love blue, and I wanted a blue computer. So anyway, I will get up here and show you everything. I'll show you the spaces and what I did in the laundry room, and I'll show you the space where all my stuff is going to go. But let me check for some questions first while I'm sitting here, so I don't, you know, so I'm not coming and going and everything off of here. So Marilyn, it's Laurie Hodge. I absolutely love the lantern you put together. Also, the wreath hanging on the front door is stunning. This is about my foyer. You are so talented. Thank you so much for saying that. I can only aspire to be as good as you are in decorating. Oh my goodness gracious. One other thing, I love the blouse you have on. It screams springtime. Can I ask where you got it? Oh, and that's one question. I had on, here's me the other day, that sweater, I think is what she's talking about. Y'all, I got that at Avenue. I am so sorry. I haven't been able to give y'all links because I'm re-wearing clothes that I have already had, and I'm reusing material, you know, my decor that I already have had. So I can't give you links to anything. So, but I bought that at Avenue. years ago, sweetie, years ago. I mean, it's probably, well, I was just looking at myself, bringing up a Princess Patter to answer a question the other day, and I wore it in 2019 on my Scott Singer group cruise. I wore it then, and I'd had it for probably a year before that. So it's an old sweater about that. Old sweater. She says, oh, when I was in Hobby Lobby the other day and saw an Easter egg garland that looks very similar to the one you have. I think she's talking about the gold, you know, my gold Easter egg garland. It just didn't have the gold. I was thinking of getting it perhaps and using some rub and buff on the eggs to get the gold. I may go back and get it and do just that. Can you tell me how you store your florals? Do you put them in bins? If so, do they get smushed? I've got so many florals because I love making wreaths, but the florals I purchase are a mess. I thought about making a floral tower, but I'm worried that they would get dusty being out like that. Anyway, sorry for the book. Have fun wherever you and your hubby are going this weekend. I keep most of my florals in my garage, honestly. Now, my garage is sheetrocked and insulated, so they don't get dusty out there for whatever reason. Knock on wood, they don't get dusty. And I just have them in bins, and the bins, I have them like reds and whites and blues and creams, and some I have in Ziploc bags if they're smaller florals. And if I've cut the stems and taken them out of something else, I'll put them in a, in a Ziploc bag. That's where I keep all my pipberry garlands. I keep everything out in the garage. So that's where they are. And there's some of them are up on top of the refrigerator. We have a refrigerator out there. Some of them are there. Chris has also built me shelves not built me, but gotten me shelves on both sides of the door. We have a 3-car garage out there, and I have a lot of, it is such a mess out there, y'all, but that's where I keep everything. So, and they don't get dirty out there. I'm very grateful for that. I think that would be a good idea to try the gold rub on that. I would like you, if you could let me know, Laurie, servant to my king is her name. Laurie, if you could let me know, email me at Arlynn'sCountryCraftCorner@gmail.com and let me know if that worked for you. That would be something that we could tell everybody about, if we could work that. I've had so many people ask me about that. So if you get that to work, if you would let me know and I could announce it, that would be lovely. And the products you used and so on, that would be great, Laurie. If you could do that and help me out that way and help everybody out that way, let me know if you decide to do that. Thank you in advance if you do decide to do that. Okay, number 2, Diane Carruthers. Hi, Arlynn. You never did say where you got the blue lantern. They aren't easy to find. No, they're not. And I believe I got that from Diane. I believe that's where I did get that, which is like the Christmas tree shops. And it is hit and miss in that place. You just never know what you're going to find. And you got to go in often, But they do have like a lantern section. So you could check in your Christmas tree shop if you have one. And number 3 is from Terry Smith. Arlynn, I wanted to let you know that I finally found my copy of Country Sampler. Woohoo! Yay, Terry. So very happy for you and Chris. I would like to know, where did you get the wreath door hanger in your foyer? Have a safe trip, and we'll see you on Wednesday. But I'm here on Monday. And I'm going to go ahead and shut this down real quick. The wreath hanger on the front door came from Grandin Road. Although, if you look in my Amazon storefront, I have a gift idea box that is the holder of wreath hangers for a bit cheaper than you can find them on Grandin Road. And they're from Amazon, and I think they're Amazon Prime, and you can get them pretty quick. So check in my Amazon storefront for my gift idea box called wreath hangers. And that's where you'll find them, okay? And the one, I think that one's called the antler hanger. All right, let me pull my camera down off of here. While I'm looking at you here, let me go into my final words and say I have nothing, no mischief with Maverick. We've had a very busy weekend, so I don't have anything to share with you that way, but I will be sure to share some pictures with you on Wednesday, I promise, because we are going to visit with him this evening. I can't wait. Yay! And so let me go into my final words, and then I'll say goodbye again when I'm behind the camera. But while I'm looking at you, let me just say thank you all so much for stopping in here today real quick. I hope all is well with everyone. And for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, don't go anywhere because I'm going to show you these two spaces here. But with all that said, I'll just say, see you Wednesday, y'all. Y'all take good care. Till then, bye-bye. I'll be right back behind the camera. Okie dokie, you guys. Here is my mud room. And there you can see those pretty plaid curtains, which I think blue will pair fine with those. A blue computer, huh? And there used to be a chair there. I'll show you where we put that chair. And that is a tray. Chris does a lot of walking, and he lifts weights, and he does all kinds of things. So all of his stuff is sitting right there. This is called a Waterhog Rug, by the way. We got this at Plow and Hearth. I usually, well, I would have this in here anyway, but I always had it in here because of the dogs, because when the dogs would come in from being outside, you know, their paws would be super wet and everything. So I wanted to show you that Waterhog Rug. I got it from Plow and Hearth. You can find them on Amazon, though. I do not have a box for them, I don't believe. I may try to make one up. Probably not today. I'm not going to have time, but maybe in the future if I can find them on Amazon. And I'll let you know about that. But these are super nice. They're not cheap, but they are really nice. We've had this thing for, we'll be in here 9 years this fall, you guys. And we've had it all 9 years, literally all 9 years. And you can see it's so in great shape. And it had big 150-pound dogs walking on it until just a couple of years ago. So I thought I'd show you this wreath. I made this wreath several years ago for spring. Hello, spring, it says. I made it for the front door. I thought I would put it here this year. So one of my favorite wreaths I've ever made. I just love the coral color, and I thought it pairs beautifully with these curtains. And this was my mother's soap cabinet. Well, she called it her soap cabinet, but my mom used to make soap as a child, and that's where she stored her soap. And if you open that door where the bow is there, it still smells like her soap. So then I have a little home. Oh, Chris just hung his coat up here. It's cold here again in Virginia. This home sign is in here all the time, but it has 4 hooks on it. Chris has got it anchored in the wall. That's my purse that I'm carrying right now. And there's my crossbody if I want to switch to a crossbody. Always have that prepared. But anyway, as you walk in the door is right here. You know, as you walk in the door, you're going to be able to see my little corner of the world, which will be right here. And we have 9-foot ceilings in the house here, so I'm going to have plenty of space. The desk is only 40 inches wide. It's not a huge space, but I'm going to have a black leather chair, a white desk, and white stuff on, you know, the white frame. And then it's going to be, I think it's a platinum flowers above it. And then wait till you see the sconces. They're super pretty. They're like little globes that hang on chains. They're super pretty. So it's going to be a little feminine in here, in my little space, but I think it's going to be really, really pretty. And Chris has said he wants to put a blind on the window, which maybe we'll see this, but this part of the house this is kind of like a little alcove here that, I mean, the garage, that's the side of the garage there. And then this is the side of the laundry room, which is where we're going to go. And this comes back, as you can see, several, I don't know, what is that, about 10 feet, 10, 12 feet, something like that. But when that tree is in bloom, you cannot even see where I'm going to be sitting in here. So, but I love that this room has light in it. I think it's going to be super pretty. I'm going to really enjoy editing in here. And you can see that I can just look right out. I can engage with people that are sitting at the table. If I come into the computer, I can sit in here and just enjoy being in the house and with the family, but also be able to edit kind of in quiet here. Let's say Chris is watching TV. Sometimes I don't feel like putting headphones on when I'm editing or when I'm doing work, and I can just kind of saunter over here, still watch what he's doing on TV, but do what I want on the computer. Perfect scenario for me, you guys. Perfect scenario for me. So let's walk into the laundry room. This is, you know, looking through, that's where I was just sitting at the table. This is one of our air purifiers. You can find a box on my Amazon storefront for those two air purifiers. And then to the left is the kitchen, to try to get those of you who may have just joined me, kind of give you a little better look at the house. That's the dining room and living room, foyer and living room through that door. So, but over here is the laundry room. So we're gonna walk on here. This is a coat closet. This is our powder room here. And then this is the laundry room. Now this laundry room, when we first built the house, had nothing in it except for the floor. All we did was pick the floor. Since we moved in, I had these curtains picked out. Again, these are the same that are in the mudroom. We painted. The wall color is called Butternut. And Chris installed all of these cabinets, and we got these from CabinetKings, I believe, .com. Online, unfortunately, they don't have these cabinets any longer. But he put these cabinets in. He installed the countertops. He installed the sink. He installed the backsplash, which is ceramic. So he just did a fantastic job. We do, you know, of course, it's a utility room. So we've got mops hanging in here. We've got a towel. Poor thing, needs to be changed. This is where I sat my two candlesticks that go on the table usually. They're just stuck in here for now because I didn't want to put them outside. And here is where we moved the hall tree, right here. And let me get back over here. It looks super nice in here, I think. And it's not too crowded. And I realize that this laundry room is ridiculously large laundry room, you guys. I thought that when I first moved in here. I was like, this is crazy. Who needs a laundry room like this? But obviously, it's coming in handy now, you know. So this is exactly the setup that was in the mudroom, was the hall tree and then that picture above it. So we moved the picture in. I did make a new little tray design. Thought about doing that on camera, and I thought, oh my goodness. No, I just did it yesterday. I just took the two owls, put them down in a black tray. I have the lantern up on a little pedestal plate and added some Gerber daisies. Didn't buy anything for any of this. I already had all of this in my coffers. Put a couple of the little owls there. Cute, cute, cute. Got those at Hobby Lobby years and years ago. And up on top of the candle holders, little F, that's our last initial. And then a little vase. And then over here, I wanted to keep that because those are all our dogs. So it might look a little crowded there, but I love it, and I didn't want to get rid of the frame. And I didn't want to use that for above my computer because I wanted white. So I decided to make a new round with fabric for over my computer and keep this. That's Sam, our brown Newfie, who was a therapy dog with me. And then on the left top, and then Sophie in the middle, well, she was our special happy-go-lucky Newfie. Nothing ever fazed her. She was awesome. And then sweet little Gracie the golden on the right there. Anyway, I didn't want to get rid of that picture. Sorry. I'm such a sap, but I love them so much, you know. I really miss them. But anyway, I did clean up. Oh my goodness, my shelf was a mess. So I needed to clean up the shelves, and just hung something wonderful was about to happen. We actually used that bag as a real shopping bag. We're having to pay for our bags now. So we have been for many years, though, taking our own bags into the grocery store and Walmart and so on. But anyway, that is what we've done over this past weekend, you guys. And so I thought, I still don't have my new calendar. I don't think I'm getting one. So I've just left that there because of the picture of little Mav there. So that might just hang there till next year. But anyway, I'm super excited to get my new computer, and of course I'll show you when it comes to you when it comes in, and I'll show you when I get everything set up things are, got everything from Amazon and things are arriving. I may make a gift idea box for, and name it Arlynn's Pretty Corner, Computer Corner, or something like that, so that you guys can go and take a peek at everything. But alrighty, that's it, you guys. So I'm going to stop for now. Sorry, but you know that I didn't realize that I would be coming back today. Hopefully it's been okay that I come back for a little pop-up video. And I will see you Wednesday. Alrighty, love you guys. Bye-bye.